I don't like to do interviews and I don't like to talk and do all this, but God's giving me the strength to share his story. And so I think that's so important to continue.
In our continuing coverage, the wife of a Tulsa firefighter who passed away after fighting cancer is sharing her message of faith and one of his final conversations with their pastor.
Fox 23 evening anchor Sarah Whaley sat down with Mallory Moseby and learned how she's coping.
Come on, slide down.
From the outside looking in,
Run so fast.
you'd never know Mallory Moseby is enduring a situation most of us don't even want to imagine. And she's doing it with a strength that many people aren't certain they could ever find.
God's just providing more than what we can ask or even think.
Even while in the trenches. Mallory's husband, Harrison Moseby, a Tulsa firefighter, passed away in January after a courageous 2-year battle with a rare type of tissue cancer. And Mallory's faith is stronger now than when that battle began.
Can you help people understand why you aren't questioning God or mad at God?
So we don't know why, he wasn't healed on earth, and we're okay with that. God has a plan for everything in our lives.
Are there days when it's hard? I mean, we're human.
Yes, there are days that it's hard, but I'm just keeping my mind focused on, he's in heaven, he's healed, he's rejoicing with Jesus.
And he still has a voice. She's making sure of it. Mallory gave me a part of a recorded conversation Harrison had with his pastor shortly before his passing. In it, he explains why he never, even when the prognosis was bad, questioned his faith.
I feel like in my weakness, there is strength. There's his strength. There's him strengthening me. There's power in that weakness.
He also talks in the recording about childlike faith, something that is already playing out in his 2-year-old little girl, Collins.
A couple of days after Harrison passed away, Collins was on her play set, and there's binoculars on her play set. She looked up there and then kind of pulled back away from him and then looked back again and said, "Mama, I see Dada." And she said, "Oh, he's with 2 angels." And I said, "What do they look like?" And she said, "They have wings." I've never talked to her about angels. I've never mentioned Dada being in the sky or anything like that. I've just said Dada's in heaven.
Mallory says it's proof that God can move in any situation and anybody if they are willing. Something Harrison also showed everyone by remaining joyful through his suffering. He leaves us with the reason why.
Because when you have joy and you are truly happy, you can go through these things with a smile and loving life because you're just happy. And I think when you're going through hard stuff and hard times, the only place to find that, be renewed in that, is the Lord.
Covering news that matters, Sarah Whaley, Fox 23 News.